of the Regilution, Reggie Collins.
You're doing good things, interaction, attraction, I love it. That's a good idea. You're doing good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match will have a guaranteed title shot at the Elite Pro Heavyweight Championship anytime they choose.
Hey, that means we're going to be champions sometime, hey?
All right, Jake, getting ready to start here. The finals of the tournament comes down to TJ Sykes and Reggie Collins. Jake, the winner of this gets a title shot whenever and wherever they choose.
And both these men, Reggie Collins and TJ Sykes, had wars to get to this point and to become finalists here in the Interaction Attraction Tournament.
Yes.
Earning that shot not only is number one contender, but to be able to cash it in at any time, I mean, that is like literal gold in your hands.
Absolutely.
Or at least the potential of. Reggie Collins taking the center of the ring to start things off. TJ, always the strategist. You can methodically circle him now.
TJ, two-time Elite Pro champion.
These guys, such a contrast of styles, too. As I said, TJ, he'll sit there and implements a game plan, a feeling out process. Reggie is usually 100 miles an hour right now, wants to get it on. And to see these guys in the stalling out of TJ Sykes, oh, there we go, aggressive lockup here.
Well, both men have, been through some wars to get here, as you mentioned a little earlier. There were 8 men in this tournament. It's come down to these 2, but you just look at the competition they had. And it's a heck of an accomplishment just to be in the ring here for this.
And these two guys are no stranger to each other. I mean, right before this tournament started, Reggie Collins did pick up a victory against TJ Sykes.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's got to be in the back of TJ's mind that, looking across the ring in the finals for this opportunity with a guy that has beaten him in recent weeks. And TJ can say he hasn't been beaten by too many people.
Yeah, that's true.
That's got to be glaring. Beautiful reversal into an arm drag there. Did a nice little duck under and went right into a short arm drag.
Little arm pain.
I would question Reggie not getting right on top of him there. I realize, he ducks under the ring there, but just a feeling out process.
Yeah, the referee quickly steps in there and backs Reggie up as soon as, right as you were saying that, as Reggie was coming in on him. TJ Sykes take it over now, big forearm to the back. Oh, and now he just grinds the nails down the back.
Reggie fighting back.
Big knife Red's chop.
Another one. How do you think the hunger factor, the motivation comes? I mean, if you're TJ Sykes, 2-time champion, you've been to the top of the mountain, you know what that feels like. But Reggie Collins, on the other hand, he's never had that. He's never had that taste.
And it makes you wonder, with all the big matches that Reggie Collins has had in the past, does he have what it takes to be in the highest profile match you can be in? And that's the heavyweight championship matchup. Can he execute? And TJ Sykes, I think on one hand, he's going to be more comfortable because he's been to that dance and he's succeeded at that dance, but he wants it so bad. We saw in recent months, since losing at the Blackhawk, just how aggressive he's gone, and the dial has gone up so much. Is that a lot of pressure that he puts on himself, or is it getting him even more prepared? And as you can see there, that low forearm to the back there. He looks cool and calm right now, and very collected, is methodical in his movements, but beautiful belly to back suplex. I think both these men are fighting from different angles here to go after the same prize. Oh, and a toe kick, a soccer kick right to the back.
Well, it's definitely worked for TJ Sykes. A comparison in the sense that you have somebody that's younger, has a bigger reach, and is lighter and quicker on his feet. It reminds me of TJ wrestling Mason Walls. who
very-
he was also successful over because he uses these tactics, and he approaches it from a position of experience on how to take on guys that are, younger, bigger, sometimes stronger. Although right here, I don't know, TJ might have the strength advantage. No wasted motion.
Oh, beautiful neck breaker there. He may have him here. TJ now a little disbelief on his face there. I mean, honestly, I can't believe that he would think that he had him that quickly. I mean, Reggie Collins has all the heart in the world. Beautiful arm wringer into a whip on the near side. Oh, and a running forearm, back elbow.
Even the referee seemed to feel that one.
Reggie went down hard there, but again, TJ takes a few seconds there. Now positioning him, driving that knee right between the shoulder blades now. Oh, look at the hyperextension on this arm. Oh, now he's got a hold of those fingers. He's stretching the tendons out in that wrist.
Man, to get through this tournament, how terrible would it be to have to submit, have to tap out in this moment?
Nice reversal there from Reggie. Kicks him off.
Looks like TJ stuck in the ropes there. Yeah, he fell back with enough velocity there. He got tied up in the ropes. Referee's trying to help him. Oh, he's wide open for the chops.
Reggie now firing the kicks to the midsection. TJ still stuck in the ropes. And that punch, enough momentum on that, worked him loose. I'll be honest with you, I've been in that position. It's a very precarious position and a helpless feeling to have your arms hooked in those ropes, but it's not comfortable either. I mean, it does put that, especially in those cables that are in those ring ropes, I mean, it cuts the circulation off right across your biceps and triceps, and your hands start going numb.
I would imagine for at least the following couple minutes after getting released, your strength isn't what it was. You're fairly limited on your strikes. TJ pulled him into the corner there at first.
Bit of a low road there to pull him in. Nice little short arm wringer there. Hard buckle. You can see the velocity. TJ throwing himself to the ground as Reggie Collins fires into that corner.
Mocking him, psyching him out.
You can see those few seconds. Those few seconds I thought may have given Reggie Collins the opportunity to try to fire back, but TJ fires that European uppercut. Hard buckle again, sending Reggie upside down and back in. Big backdrop. This time TJ quick for the cover.
Rightfully so. That's a big kick out.
It wasn't. He needed it. I mean, that was a textbook lateral press. Had the leg hooked. I mean, he had him folded up onto his shoulder, like on his upper shoulder. So he definitely had to kick hard, and he did. It shows Reggie still got some fight left in the tank for sure. TJ's been very aggressive since the beginning, going for that back. Reggie standing drop kick out of nowhere.
Ducked the big, the back fist and then a standing drop kick. That was incredible.
Right as I thought TJ was measuring him to put him away, I mean, TJ had basically the entire match up to this point. And Reggie out of nowhere, standing drop kick, those springs in his legs that I've mentioned before. I mean, he can get so high at a moment's notice.
One thing about the talent here at Elite Pro, I mean, you have the former champion TJ Sykes. 1 minute he's going for his finisher, and literally 1 second later he's kicking out at 2.5.
Reggie's got to get on him now. He's going for that fisherman. Or the Regplex. He's got Reggie's hand in his mouth. What a reversal there. I mean, I'm not condoning it, but...
Oh, my goodness.
Discus clothesline. Reggie had him in that front face lock. Oh, so close. I've never actually seen that reversal. TJ Sykes, out of a front face lock, somehow managed to get Reggie's hand in his mouth without using his hands. And I mean, obviously, the pain factor, you're going to let go of whatever you're doing.
It was an ingenious move, too, because you notice the referee's positioning. The referee kind of was behind TJ. I don't know that he even saw his,
And it was so unorthodox, you'd never expect it, so it's not like you're going to see it from the get-go. You're going to have to try to process it. And I don't think, just like you said, I don't think the ref did. TJ uncharacteristically going to the top here. He's not typically known as a high flyer, but he's going up. He's taking his time. Fist drop. Reggie rolled in. He may have twisted that knee or torqued it in some way. His feet almost landed on Reggie. Reggie rolled in. TJ Sykes coming off the top for an attempted fist drop, it looked like, but it looked like he may have torqued that knee.
In the finals of this tournament, it is literally either one of these men's match to lose or win. And with so much on the line, I mean, we said it before, a title shot anytime, anywhere.
If there was ever an opportunity during the course of this match so far, I mean, this is the biggest opportunity Reggie's had to take control. TJ obviously hurt that knee. Reggie now with a block and another one. Big right hand. And a third one. And now firing away. Big knife edge chop. Reversal from TJ. Beautiful sunset flip. He got him down. Near fall.
Small package.
He could get him. Oh. TJ out again. Crucifix pinning combination. Oh, 2.5. So close. Reggie 3 times in a row. So close to. Oh. TJ with the back fist right out of nowhere. Oh, he got it.
That was it.
Reggie turned his back for a moment, fed back in, had his fist in the air. It looked like he was going to give the thumbs up to the crowd on the way around, and just enough time for TJ Sykes to come out of nowhere with that spinning back fist.
TJ Sykes with the anytime title shot and the win. All right, Jake, we have a really great tag team match here. Dr. Crane's Yi Pak Choi and Cisco teaming up to face a team that's had a lot of success in recent months. Ruthless Jason Raditz and his partner, the Misfit, KP McGregor.
And week after week here on Throwdown Thursday, we've seen the tag team division ramp up. And KP McGregor, Jason Raditz, both men so close on numerous occasions at getting their hands on those tag team championships.
Absolutely. The tag team titles held right now by Malice Dallas. But as you mentioned, I mean, just a lot of tag teams. The Collision Cousins have made a big splash as well.
I'd say the two most powerful men in the ring, obviously. Choi and Raditz locking horns to start. KP McGregor tagged in, kick to the arm there. KP working that, wrenching that elbow down. Quick tag here, Raditz right back in. Another one definitely got a game plan to try to take the left arm out of Choi. Oh, and Choi, just a power move, just punches right through Raditz. There's not many people that can say they can do that.
That's for sure.
Cisco now, and Cisco and Raditz, no strangers to each other. Cisco, quick to start jawing with the fans.
Cisco's brutality just it grows with every passing week.
Raditz leapfrog. Cisco near side blocks the hip toss. Raditz blocks one of his own. Ducks under. Big hip toss. Oh, knife edge chop. Raditz hard buckle in the corner there. Follows in. Big elbow. Cisco now trying to shake the cobwebs out a little bit here.
Yeah, he is.
It doesn't take too many shots from Raditz for you to start seeing double.
Yeah.
KP Nice agility there. Hops right to the middle rope and in one bound comes right off with a punch to the ribs. Hard whip near side. Cisco comes right back off with a shoulder tackle. No, a closed fist there, and another one. The referee, for some reason, not admonishing him, telling him to open those fists up, but
Boy, KP absorbing all of that.
oh, KP blocks the suplex. Blocks it a second time. Oh, and KP with one of his own.
Nice.
Nice power move there.
Tell you, Choi must be pretty confident in Cisco, his ability to kick out there and even attempt to come in and break that up.
Yeah, Dr. Crane circling as he usually does on the floor. Never a loss for words.
He's a particularly disgusting human being, in my experience.
Radats with a kick to that lower back. Took a move out of my playbook from years ago. I mean, it was always a great way to soften your opponent up if you can get them in that position. Throw that kick to the back when they're sitting down.
Nice big elbow drop.
Is there a more well-rounded guy in Elite Pro than Jason Radats? That's a question that has been floating around for years, and usually the answer is no. Big knife edge chop there. Cisco wanting none of that. Trying to get a little distance, but KP's right on him with the right hand. Oh, now Cisco went a little low with that kick. KP, beautiful float over into a corner roll.
Oh.
Got hung up there a little bit, but he got over. Oh, and a two. Oh, and Choi with just a blatant elbow from the apron there.
Interesting way to approach things there. Instead of Choi defending himself, he starts yelling at the crowd with his back to the ref. Not even hearing what the ref has to say about it, being admonished.
Big belly to back suplex from Cisco there. Drove him into the mat. It's amazing how Dr. Crane will turn his demeanor on a dime as soon as his man takes control.
Yeah.
It's like he's got that irritating laugh in the chamber at all times.
He's either boasting and bragging and you know, reveling in it, in his arrogance, or he's playing the victim.
Big suplex. Choi quick to grab that arm and drag him away from the corner.
Yeah, it's probably the last place you want to suplex him, was right into his corner there.
See Choi quick to get him out of that corner though. Grabs that leg, rolls him over, and cuts that ring back off. Gets his back in between him and Raddat.
Ugh, it's punishing elbows.
Those north-south elbows are devastating. We've seen him do that before, and then he goes right to the nerve pinch though. Tight, almost arm triangle there. Turns it into a front face lock. Cisco back in. Both these teams, when they're on offense, they've had quick tags. I mean, this is textbook tag team wrestling 101.
It really is. I'll tell you, I think there's a specific advantage, too, in the fact that Dr. Crane speaks both Korean as well as Spanish. And, you know, I think that when you can communicate with both your guys in the ring and their opponents not know what's being said, that's all good.
It almost reminds you of the advantage that the teams like the Fabulous Rougeos used to have whenever they could speak French.
No,
Being French Canadian way back in the day. Oh, Cisco pulls that DDT out of nowhere. Cisco throws those short kicks to the stomach so quick that there's no way to even try to block it.
KP's one of those guys, though, that like he has a level of toughness that I think is easy to underestimate. I mean, he can just be stomped into the ground, but he still kicks out. He still keeps fighting. It's something you can't teach.
Definitely a level of resiliency there, and I think that's, you know, being trained by the armed forces, I think there's a huge connection there into that toughness. Big right hand from Choi. And And you got to be tough to take that. I mean, that was a knockout punch there. Choi now cross-facing him across the back of the head, right to the side of the temple with his forearm.
Right there.
Creighton's guys have this match well in hand here. I mean, they're keeping the ring cut off. Radich, you can see over there in the corner, just dying to get in the far side here. And again, you can see the confidence growing with both Cisco and Choi.
I would say, if Cisco and Choi were able to pull a victory out here, I think that would establish them firmly in that title picture. Because, KP and Raditz are all but the Elite Pro Tag Team Champions. I mean, they had several encounters with Malice Dallas, I should say. And I would not have been a bit surprised if they had captured them, more than once.
They were so close on many occasions, as you said. Nice jawbreaker there. Oh, KP gets caught with the clothesline. Cisco saw Raditz as he was coming in. Raditz shoves him right on his rear end. That just shows you the power. Raditz with a simple shove knocked him halfway across the ring. As confident as I think Cisco had been getting with the offense that they've been doing, I think all that confidence just withered away.
Yeah. One thing too about Cisco, historically in Elite Pro, I've never thought of him as just a tag team guy, but I mean, he's been tag team champions with ISP. He had a successful tag team with Big Andrew Stevens before he saw the light, and now he's here with Choi. This might be the most devastating version of Crane's duo.
Absolutely, and Crane has always had the knack for putting men together to be successful in tag team competition.
Yeah. One only has to go back so far as to look at the Backwoods Slaughterhouse, former Elite Pro Tag Team Champions.
Big elbow there as Choi charges the corner. Oh, and gets a foot up. Choi staggered here.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful missile dropkick from the middle rope.
Caught him right. It looked like he caught him right in the chest. It's enough to put the guy back in the opposite corner.
And a ton of impact there because he went flat back on the landing. So he was able to drive both feet, almost like a push kick, straight through his chest. Dr. Crane now shouting instructions. Oh, and Raditz gets tagged in as well. Big clothesline. There's that enziguri. Raditz capable of throwing that enziguri out of nowhere. Big running European uppercut. Hard whip to the far corner. Ducks a line. Belly to belly. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex.
We're getting winded just calling what he's doing.
When Jason Raditz has that uncanny ability for a belly-to-belly in the same place where his feet were started before he lifted it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up and straight down.
No doubt the strongest man in Elite Pro. I don't think anybody, even on the roster, would argue it.
Got him up on his shoulders now. Oh, Cisco, beautiful. Went for a super kick. Raditz caught it. Discus forearm right across the jaw.
Cisco might not know where he's at this point. Oh, Cisco too soon.
Almost tornado DDT. Oh, cutter!
This might be it. We can get over there and get the cover. Jason kicked out.
And you said it a few moments ago, the action so quick, so fast that it was hard to even keep up with, but Cisco ends up catching Raditz with a cutter at the end of that. Referee checking on Raditz now. Kind of shook his head off like, hey, I'm fine, I'm still in this. KP going nuts in the corner like he wants to get back in after the punishment. And that big right forearm and another one really takes the head of Cisco off. Beautiful spear.
Oh, nice. Choi breaks it up just in the nick of time.
Just barely. I mean, that hand was coming down, and Cisco was not moving. Raditz launched over the top. Oh, and he's knocked to the floor. Choi with a big right hand now.
Yeah, Choi's offense is not always the most measured. It's not, always the most scientific. But man, it gets the job done. It's kind of wild unwielding at times.
Oh, beautiful victory roll there.
Wow. Ref checking for it, didn't quite have
Oh, the
pin.
shoulder wasn't down. Oh,
That might have been the difference right there in getting the pin and not.
that 2 seconds that his shoulder wasn't down, that may have just caused the match for the moment.
That's a good eye
Cisco.
on the ref.
Oh no. Big choke slam. 2, 3, it's over.
Oh, wow.
Big choke slam. Radish slides in the ring just a second too late.
And hats off to Epoch Choi. I mean, he handily got Jason Raditz out of the ring and was, with Cisco's assistance, able to land just a
Cisco come out of a complete blindside with that code breaker and then right
big
into
choke slam there. Yeah.
right into that choke slam. And Choi has established that choke slam as a devastating finishing move in these recent weeks.
Yeah, he has. I'd say those guys are definitely in the a little closer to the title picture than they were before this match started.
That's an absolute huge tag team victory over KP McGregor and Jason Raditz.
All right, Jake, we have our main event tonight. It's title versus title. The Elite Pro Hybrid Champion, ISP, with Dr. Crane in his corner, facing off against the Elite Pro Heavyweight Champion, Blackhawk.
This is only the 5th time in the history of the Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance that has been champion versus champion. And this is the first time that the heavyweight champion has faced off against the hybrid champion in a champion versus champion match. Prior to that, it was the Cruiserweight title before it changed to the hybrid championship.
Boy, I never thought of that. I'm trying to think of when that might have happened. I believe, was it Brandon Scott and R.L. Smith, one-on-one? Does that sound right?
That would have been the last time that it happened, yeah. I mean, way back when, TJ Sykes as the Cruiserweight champion versus Leslie Leatherman as the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
There were a few others in the past, but boy, it was way in the past. A little shoving match here to start things off. Tell you what, ISP can try to be tough, but you're not going to find anybody that's going to step in your face quite like Blackhawk.
That's the truth. You know, he's been referred to as a weathered warrior. And, you know, one thing about it is, big
Beautiful
backdrop. Yeah.
Beautiful backdrop.
You know, coming from the NWL, the House of Pain, the Neil Superior Wrestling School, the guy's been all over the place, been a legend, been doing this for more than 30 years. And I don't think you're going to find anybody tougher than Blackhawk.
Absolutely. When you hear the laundry list of injuries that he's had over the years that he's overcome and come back to gain success after them, I mean, he really is a weathered warrior for sure, as you said.
This is a very interesting confrontation. Where else besides the Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance are you going to see ISP and Blackhawk one-on-one?
Absolutely. And as we said about Blackhawk's toughness, I mean, he's a man that does not hold back. He doesn't try to, conserve his energy. He throws 100% every time he throws a strike. ISP now in a very precarious position around that pole.
Dr. Crane trying to make his way over there.
That was probably the best move that ISP could do, is get out to that floor and try to get a breather. The conversation's always been out there as far as the singles championships in Elite Pro. I mean, both champions want to say their title is the most important thing, sure. And wow, ISP goes for that soccer kick. Beautiful block from Blackhawk.
I've seen that before.
Took his feet right out. Blackhawk. Oh, Dr. Crane tried to come over and help, but Blackhawk just slid in long enough to break the count. Crane took off.
Yeah, such a weasel.
I always find it funny the way he walks around with that cane like he can barely get around, but as soon as he's in peril, all of a sudden he can run a marathon.
Or when his man gets a dirty, ill-gotten victory, I always see him dancing a jig out there, and both of his feet seem to be working just fine.
Dr. Crane's always got a game plan in motion from start to finish, but this one just isn't coming together for him. ISP has yet to really mount any type of impactful offense to start off here. Hard whip to the near side. Oh, Blackhawk ducked his head perhaps a little early, I was going to say, but
Nice leg drop coming off the ropes. A very exciting match. I mean, we're going to have somebody walking out the ring. You know, we're going to have somebody here with both the hybrid and the heavyweight championship, whether that be Blackhawk or ISP. The outcome of this match can change the face of elite pro wrestling.
and I think to that degree, when you have a championship in Elite Pro, you're already kind of on top of that mountain. You may be beside another champion, but if you win both, you're still on top of the mountain. But for the man that loses it, he falls very far.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And it's got to be a huge shot to the ego and looking yourself in the mirror tomorrow knowing that someone took your title and now he has both and you have not.
Right. Well, and just the fact that it's the hybrid championship. At one time when it was the cruiserweight title, it couldn't even be put up against the champion if he was out of the weight class.
Yeah, it was literally just listed as a champion versus a champion, not title versus title.
Right.
This, on the other hand, this is actually booked as title versus title. The winner walks out with both championships.
Regardless of who wins, it'll be interesting to see what the CEO, Jacob Edwin, decides to do in terms of those title defense. I mean, if Blackhawk captures both belts, as he wrestled twice on these shows, I mean, we're bringing Throwdown Thursday to you every single week.
And both these men have a pretty full schedule as it is.
Yeah,
so.
they sure do.
But it's lonely at the top, and there's a certain breed of man that it takes to be on top for very long. It's like they've always said, it's hard to become a champion, but it's even harder to remain a champion.
Yeah. Yeah, sliding clothesline after that big snap. Blackhawk is feeling it. Crane arguing with fans in the front row.
And that sliding clothesline, much like a lot of the offensive moves that ISP does, he gets so much velocity, getting his entire body into it for that extra torque.
Not to take away from the match, but did you notice the fan in the front row with the Barney costume? Dr. Crane was irate.
Oh, big knee right to the side of the head there. Big body slam. Oh, and just drives with that little extra torque at the end there. Blackhawk and ISP not strangers to each other. These guys have had some serious wars in recent months at Throwdown Thursday.
Those signature big elbow drops, I don't think anybody gets higher in the air on those than ISP. It's like he's just hanging there.
Oh, just grinds the foot. Look like right into the eyes, maybe the right eye.
It's definitely more painful than anything, but there's a little side order of insult in that type of move. Nice suplex.
And as I spoke of earlier, when you have Blackhawk throwing everything at 100% all the time, but ISP is so reserved, and then all of a sudden it's a burst of explosion.
Yeah.
And then he's right back to being methodical again. I mean, he has like these intervals of explosiveness that's hard to deal with. Because he never gets tired. He never seems like he takes a deep breath by doing that. Beautiful sunset flip there. Oh, running soccer kick. Right to the side of the head.
Yeah, the conditioning's so important, especially here at Elite Pro. The guys and the girls, their conditioning is just so important. It's one thing to lose if the other man bests you, but it's another to lose if you run out of gas. And you don't see that here. Blackhawk definitely worse for wear. He's still trying to get up, part of the champion, fighting back.
And honestly, as a fighting champion in these last several months here at Elite Pro, I mean, he's been in some wars week after week after week. Never taking a back step. Beautiful standing senton. This could be it. Blackhawk gets that shoulder up. The height that ISP got on that senton. Full body weight come down his chest. Let's get Dr. Crane down on the floor. That smile on his face. He's got Blackhawk perched up on the top rope now. Very precarious position here. ISP was these unorthodox movements. The ease that he walks up the ropes to even apply that.
Yeah.
Blackhawk firing back now.
I think ISP's goal there was a superplex of sorts.
Blackhawk going to the top.
Oh,
Big splash. Oh, I thought he had him. 2.5 there. Big splash off the top rope.
Blackhawk coming to the Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance on the regular roster was here, less than a month and a half before becoming the champion. I mean, I would say it's definitely making some history if he walks out with both these titles tonight. Nice reversal there. Nope.
Sleeper hold.
Tell you what, no matter how big or strong or tough you are, or resilient you are, everybody needs oxygen.
The thing with that sleeper hold, depending on the training and the technique that's being used, I mean, obviously it can be a blood choke or it can be a stranglehold. A lot of times, if it's right on the chin, just grinding on that jawbone can be enough. But with the sleeper hold, you're wanting to close off those carotid arteries on the side of the neck.
That said, it wouldn't surprise me if ISP and Crane sneak in a bit of a choke as they have the opportunity.
Blackhawk wise not to let himself sink there. You can see how nice small package, but Dr. Crane's up on the ring apron.
Dr. Crane,
Referee turn around. He's had him for 5, 6.
Yeah. Could have pinned him 3 matches by now.
Oh, Blackhawk had an 11.5 count on ISP.
And if you ask him, that's why Dr. Crane gets his 60% of the contract. Just terrible.
Blackhawk disgusted at the fact that he had him down for so long.
Yeah.
Beautiful leg lariat there out of nowhere. Well, Dr. Crane always seems to know exactly where to be. By all accounts there, Blackhawk should be walking out with both these championships right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hard buckle. Oh, Blackhawk moves at the very last second. Folds ISP up on his head.
Oh.
Almost a world's strongest slam. Scoops him up straight down into that side power slam. Blackhawk could be going up for that tomahawk chop. It's won so many matches. Dr. Crane just shoved Blackhawk off, grabbed the foot. I believe the referee may have called for the DQ, as he should have.
Oh, we have a disqualification here. I mean, we have to, but
I think it became a matter of instead of hoping they can win the heavyweight championship, he was trying to preserve the hybrid championship.
yeah. And robbing these fans at the same time. And Blackhawk, for that matter. Oh,
Just fires a cane shot right across the midsection of Blackhawk there.
we need to get some referees out here. We need to get some officials out here. Crane yelling. He's got the title. What's he? Oh!
Dr. Crane just blasts Blackhawk in the face with the championship belt.
What a disgusting human being he is. I'm wondering if CEO Jake Edwin might step in and levy a fine or a suspension here.
Unbelievable. The fact that Dr. Crane getting that physically involved in the match. Blackhawk is your winner by disqualification, but in disgusting fashion. I mean, just moments ago, he was. Wait, what do we got going on here?
Might have a technical difficulty. The lights are out. Sorry, folks. Oh!
TJ Sykes in the ring.
Mr. Edwin. I'm cashing in.
He just...
TJ Sykes, the victor just earlier tonight, and just said he's cashing in.
Yeah. Yeah, the referee really doesn't have a choice.
Could it
The
be?
bells ring. Oh, my goodness.
This is officially a heavyweight championship match after Blackhawk just had this war.
Hit in the face with a championship belt, beaten with a cane, double team.
Can barely even get to his feet. TJ Sykes. No. Oh, big back fist. Lateral press. And 3. We have a new heavyweight champion.
For the 3rd time, the Elite Pro Wrestling Alliance heavyweight champion, the Red Prince TJ Sykes. You know, I don't even think the Blackhawk knew that there was a match. I mean, the bell had been ringing to try to break up Crane and ISP. And, you know, when the bell rings to start the match, I don't know that Blackhawk even knew he was in a
And
match.
his ears will probably still ring from the belt shot he just took from Dr. Crane. Edwin quick to get into the ring and make this proclamation. Your new heavyweight champion, TJ Sykes.
What a way to end this week's Throwdown Thursday.
The entire landscape changes once again here at Elite Pro. TJ Sykes on the top of the mountain once again. You won't believe what happens next.
My champion, the Red Prince, TJ Sykes.